First off, some may ask, well, what is a TZ-75? The 10-second answer is it's a copy of the CZ-75, but made by Tanfoglio in Italy in the 1980s. I'll give my disclaimers up front. If you have an earlier Tanfoglio marked only with TZ-75 and it has the safety mounted on the slide, then this probably does not apply to you. This video is mainly about the Tanfoglio TZ-75 Series 88 with the safety mounted on the frame. Now, this info may apply to its many related cousins, such as, but not limited to, late model TA90s, Baby Eagles, Jerichos, and EAA Witnesses, but no guarantees. Since the Series 88 and the CZ-75B are related, hopefully a magazine made for the 75B will work. After some internet research, I was told that the Mec Gar 17 round ones made for CZ-75s seem to be the best bet if good original Tanfoglios could not be found. Mec Gar makes many high-quality magazines in Italy. Dimensions do seem to be pretty close to the original Tanfoglio. When inserted into the pistol, it seems to lock the slide back, but you do have to give it a slight tug to pull it out, and it will not drop free on its own. Let's see if it'll chamber a dummy cartridge. Well, that's a definite plus. I went out and found another brand that was made for the CZ-75. I've never heard of it before. It's called an ACT mag. Like the Mec Gar, it is a 17 rounder and is also made in Italy. My first impression is it has a nicely polished blued finish, as opposed to the matte finish on the Mec Gar. Both seem to have strong springs though. Unfortunately, the ACT mag had to be forced home into the mag well. It did lock the slide back, but to get the magazine out, I had to tap it out with a hammer. Broke the calipers out, and the ACT mag is just a hair thicker than the original one. Back to the Mec Gar. After repeated use, I could tell where it was rubbing due to the wear pattern. Now I could probably clearance parts inside the gun, but a good rule of thumb is always start with parts that are easily replaceable or cheap. So I started filing and sanding on those wear patterns, just enough to get it to drop free. It is getting better, so I'll just take off a little bit more. It seemed to drop a little bit freer with the wood grip off, so I sanded the inside of it as well. Well, that seemed to do the trick. The obvious downside to this is now our finish is all messed up, so let's apply some cold blue to try to make it look a little better. Degrease it first with a little acetone, then I found some old crusty cold blue, and we'll put a few coats of that on there. Follow that up with a second coat, then a final third coat. I'll finish it off with a coat of oil, and now it looks good as used. I decided to try one more brand. ProMag is not known to be a top shelf magazine producer, but beggars can't be choosers. First thing out of the box or bag, the follower stuck just a little bit. Not a good sign. The slide did not lock back either, nor did the magazine drop free. I'll run a dummy cartridge through to at least see if it feeds. Still no drop free, but it doesn't take too much to pull it out, so it beats the ACT there. Seems to feed. Oh, it even locked the slide back that time. Maybe it just needed a little bit of a break-in. The ProMag is not far from dropping free, so maybe with a little bit of filing it'll work too. The ACT mag, not even close. And the sanded Mec Gar seems to work pretty good now. But there's no comparison with the original. It just works smooth. I believe the interference occurs mostly where it transitions from double stack to single stack. The original one with the orange follower seems to have the longest run to it. The ProMag actually seems to be closest to the original, but definitely has the ugliest fit and finish. Look at those welds. The ProMag is listed as holding 15 rounds, even though it's the exact same size as the other two, which hold 17. So I decided to test it. And guess what? They're not lying. It only holds 15. They all disassemble the same way. Take some type of punch and push that little button down, and then you just slide the base plate off. Make sure you catch that so it doesn't go flying across the room. You just pull all the guts out. I bet the ACT internals are better quality than the ProMag, so let's see if maybe they interchange. I'll put the ProMag base plate on it though. That seems to have worked. Wonder what the capacity is now with the hybrid mag. Well, it looks like it has the capacity of the ACT mag now. And I don't know why, but now the hybrid ProMag is now a drop-free magazine. I wonder if it just needed to be broken in, so I reassembled the stock stuff and tried it again, but still no drop-free. So I'll put the guts from the ACT magazine back into the body of the ProMag magazine, and I'll even use the ACT base plate this time, just to see if that changes anything. So the metal body is the ProMag and everything else is the ACT magazine. Still no drop free. Well, back to the ProMag base plate. There you go, we got a winning formula. After messing with it for a little bit, I did discover one downside to the two working aftermarket mags. The original mag drops free with rounds in it, while the other two working aftermarket mags do not drop free with rounds in it. Not far from it, but still, not completely drop free. So my recommendations are get the Mec Gar. You might have to do a little bit of fine tuning on it, and if you don't want to do that, I guess go with the ProMag, but I would probably stay away from the ACT magazine. Thanks for watching.